format, standardized file format, transmission of electronically from one system to another. You can see one system is sending it to another system and the other system is receiving it. So furthermore, just to start onto it, I just wanted to have a activity. So it's a small activity. We have 3 steps. I want you all to perform this activity. 3 steps: draw a circle. The next step is draw a rectangle or a square inside a circle. If you have a pen or paper, take it, use that. Or if you don't have it with you, you are taking it a mobile or something, then just keep it in mind what picture you are drawing it based on these steps. At the last step is draw a dot on top of it. So based on these 3 steps, just draw a picture. I'll be pause of 10 or 15 seconds.
Can you just repeat again, Gaurav?
Yeah, from my screen, you can see this activity, right? There are 3 steps.
Okay.
Draw a circle.
Fine.
The second step is draw a rectangle or a square inside the circle.
Okay.
And draw a dot on top of it.
Right. I'm just checking. I did the same thing. Rechecking it. There.
Right. So hopefully you have your picture created, formed. So let's go and cross-check what we have created. So you might have created amongst these pattern where you have created a circle, inside that you have created a rectangle, and your rectangle might be in the like a first pattern, you don't have corners being connected, and a dot on top of your rectangle, or a dot on top of the circle, or a dot on top of a picture, thinking based on your understanding on what all the previous steps been mentioned. So it would have been fall in these patterns.
Yeah.
Yes.
So few of you might have created this picture. Few of you might have created this picture. Few of you have created this picture based on the understanding and the steps which has been mentioned.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Any one of these. Yeah.
When I was writing these steps, I was thinking of this picture, what I require or what I expected it. A circle and a rectangle or a square inside the circle, touching the corners, and one dot on top of the square or the rectangle. This is what I thought and imagined. So the question in your mind, I know, could be like, Gaurav, why you asked us these things? You could have shown this picture directly to us, and then we could have made that exactly what you require or what you expected. Correct? Yes.
Yes.
So this is what is clearly I wanted to depict a clear example of miscommunication. Okay. So taking a pause of a couple of seconds, think of the same miscommunication happening between 2 organizations while doing the business between these 2 organizations. What could be the result? The result could be more errors, more mistakes, more gaps. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Since the errors are more, there will be reiteration to the work, so more time consumption. Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
More resources will be involved again and again, so cost will be more. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Gaurav, but your requirements are not clear, I can say. I mean,
No, he means in both ways.
We will not stop the speaker. Okay. Any questions? We'll take it at the end. We'll just go.
Yeah, that's what. The
Okay.
requirement was not clear because there is a miscommunication. Okay, whatever I expected, I gave in a steps, and then this was happened. I mean, I hope you're talking about these steps which I gave you previously, right?
yes.
Yeah. That was intentionally given to depict the miscommunication. You all have created correctly based on what you have understood, but since there was a miscommunication, the steps were not clear. This has happened. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm not able to see the participant. That's why I'm not able to point out you.
No,
I
it's
hope
okay. You're good.
yeah,
You're good.
yeah. So as we were discussing, like between these two organizations, if this happens, then what all results can happen? So as we discussed, like we can have more costs, more errors, and this one. There could be a relationship gap also, um, not good relationship between the business since these issues are happening. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, and this data is also not. I mean, there is a more insecure kind of business also, right?
Right. Right.
So, in over an years, like this has been worked out. It has been started initially, and these things, these disadvantages between the organizations, these have been overcome, and the concept of EDI been introduced, been laid down. And in the next slide, why EDI? So all overcoming all these concepts, all these disadvantages, reducing the cost, faster processing time, fewer errors, stronger business relationship between the business organizations, and more secure. This has the EDI concept, and this has been laid off. I mean, and then been introduced, and been introduced in the market. So, what is EDI basically? EDI is nothing. I mean, EDI is a short form of electronic data interchange. It is nothing but between two systems. It could be a supplier or customers. Hope I mean the software people understand this concept of supplier customers. We'll have transactions. So so electronically, the file has been transferred from one system to another system, and electronically it has been processed to another system. There's a quick way, easy way. The trading partners process their business flows, transactions like ordering, shipping, invoicing. So this happens electronically, and then it is a quick process.
हो गया हो गया तो वो गोल्ड का अमाउंट क्लियर हो गया पुराना जो पेंडिंग है वो पेंडिंग
Sorry.
Carry on. There was some,
Okay.
disturbance. Yeah.
Okay. Right. So when this EDI concept has been started, so it is during some time when World War Second was ended. There was Soviet Union has just blocked the Germany, basically the west part. So US has helped Berlin, and lot of goods were delivered to delivered to the Berlin, Germany, through US military. And what all the shipping and the manifest informations or the bills or the shipping informations on those tons of goods being delivered to Berlin were standardized. There was a standard laid down during those times. So that was the start of the EDI standards or the process. Later, the Holland and America also use the same standard, and they telegraph messages between each other. In 1968, this is the time where TEDCC was formed, Transportation Data Coordinating Committee. So this was the one which is which started standardizing the EDI process, EDI format. Basically, they initially worked on the shipping, roadways, those messages exchanging electronically, and then later they extended it to the other parts, other things also. So as if now, what is latest we are using the format is what been upgraded and updated by TDCC, and then from there on we are using the same standards. So this was initially started from America. They started the NCX12 format, and now almost 100 to 100,000 companies in US alone has been using EDI for communicating between the businesses, and 90% of the Fortune 500 companies also are EDI capable. They can use EDI as part of it. Okay. So this is a diagrammatic representation of the manual process earlier and how EDI has been processing. As you can see here, the buyer is manually, one person is creating the purchase order. what all details I need it, and then and then send it through fax or mails. The other person at the other side of the system, as a supplier, receives that and then enter into the system in their system manually. Again, an invoice needs to be generated for those orders. They will generate the invoice, send it through fax or mails, and then manually somebody enters the invoice information into the buyer system. So this has all been replaced because we have all these disadvantages which we have discussed previously, and it is fully automated. No paper, no people. The faster results, direct system to system. Once the purchase order is created in one system, in the buyer system, it will send it electronically over the network, and the receiver systems receives it, and the supplier creates in its the purchase order into their system and send the invoices, and that will be created again in the buyer system. So it's a direct transactions and interactions happening between the two systems. Okay. So we have these 10 EDI communication standards as of now in the market being used. So as we have discussed, NC ASC X12 format, this has been created. This was the mother of all the formats. Basically these are being used in North American part. We have also Edifacts, which has been majorly used in Europe and other parts. HIPAA and ROSANETs are some of the formats which are specifically for medical part, and others are hence generated and formed over the years. So these are the common EDI transactions I wanted to highlight. There are hundreds of EDI transactions, but common are purchase order. They have a code associated to it, 850. If you say 850 in EDI world, they will understand that you're talking about purchase order. If you talk about 810, it's an invoice. So similarly, we have others also. Okay. Yeah. So how EDI process works? Of course, we have software programs been there in both the systems, both the side systems, and one system. When the purchase order or anything has been created in one system, it has been uh, the file format has been created. It's in standard format, and it has been sent electronically over the network to other trading partner or the business system, and they will receive it and they will they will decode it, and they will process it in their system. They will send an acknowledgement also. There will be to and fro message flow also. So this is how EDI works. So let's discuss how the EDI file has been formed. This is a major part, the main part, because it deals with the standardization which has been created over the years. So think of EDI file as an envelope having the information or the data inside it. So it could be that's a standard format, that's a standard envelope, and it has the purchase order information or invoice information or shipping information, notification information wrapped into that. Okay. So let's go to the file format, how it looks like, how have it's been structurized and standardized. So I'm taking a simple example of a purchase order file. Here you can see each line is denoted with a segment. It has a segment name. So it starts with BEG, REF, ITD. So these are the names of the segment. So name of the segment will be the first part of it. And we have data elements between these in one particular segment. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 data. Each data element is being separated with the asterisk sign. So between two asterisk sign, there is one data element and the information available into it. Okay. And this particular segment ends with a tilde sign. This is how the X12 structure looks like. This is an envelope in which the data has been processed and securely processed from one system to another system. Okay. So let's go to another example where we have a system purchase order created and how the EDI file looks like. So I'll touch base 2 or 3 segments only. So as you can see in the system, we can see purchase order. We have the purchase order number, PO date, okay, the when it has been created, the buyer information, supplier information. Walmart is the one. The address is also there, okay, and we can see the quantities there as 100. Some XYZ product ID has been purchased. Okay, it has 100 units each and have $5 each, $5 as each item, each quantity. So this information we can see in the file itself. So say for example, BEG, starting with the BEG is the beginning of the segment. You can see here indicates the beginning of the purchase order, providing the PO number and the date. So this segment BEG have the purchase order number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which is shown here, and the PO date. This information is enveloped between this segment and the complete file. Okay, so BEG. Then similarly, we have the Walmart, the address information. Who's the buyer? BY is the buyer. Walmart. Its corresponding address information, whatever we have it, N4, N3, N1, N3 segments. Okay, this is PO1, which is nothing but a item. What item has been purchased? It tells about those details. So we have 100 quantity item, each have money. The cost of $5, and this is the product which has been. They have the product ID has been informed. Okay, so similarly, we have multiple other documents, EDI documents, like A10 is an invoice. It has different segments, different segment elements, all will be different, and it's a standardized one. It cannot be modified, or uh, only the data which has been there are modified based, is changed based on the purchase order or the information which has been there in one system. Okay. So that's it. What is the summary? We have, as a summary, like we have discussed about what is EDI, advantages of EDI, what is, why it is invented, when it was invented. The file structure we have already discussed, the standard format. A sample file structure we have discussed, and the process of EDI, how it has been processed from one system to another. And the takeaway is the basic understanding of EDI. Now we can understand. With that, I end up my presentation here. Thank you. If you have any questions.
Claps from the audience.
All right. Any questions? Anyone?
Yeah, I have one.
Wonderful. Okay. Anyone into similar kind of development or activity EDI process works? General questions also. Anyone can ask. Yes, Raj.
Gaurav, thanks for the session. My question is like, is there a part where this procurement team is involved in this whole process of EDI? Am I audible?
Yes, functionally, there will be, because the procurement, as I have shown the picture here, right? When the purchase order is created, which trading partner needs to be processed in the EDI? What all segments are important? There are multiple segments. You can see some segments which are null also, which don't have any elements. But if the Walmart wants it at the trading partner wants it at their end, they can inform. So functionally, we have to coordinate with them and then try to understand what all elements extra they wanted, some attributes they wanted. So their functional team will definitely involve.
Okay, and that particular team is going to take care of this bills, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, yeah, thanks.
So what exactly your role, Gaurav, here into this EDI process? So what you or your team does?
Yeah, good question. Like, since I am technical part of it, I'll try to create all the integrations between two systems, and try to get information. We'll have the mapping available with us. The functional team will give us the mapping. We'll work out and create the integrations to integrate and send the file from our system to their system. So testing then moving it to other environments, these integrations, and then finally take it to the production, and then hypercare and other things.
All right. Wonderful. So let's all clap for Gaurav's presentation. Okay, good process knowledge content that you have shared with us about EDI process works. All right. Yes, feedback from our host, Leela Krishna. Feedback, Leela Krishna.
So overall, Garo, it's a new topic and it's a technical concept. And how far the audience able to understand? Because you got into the detail, because you have started what is EDI, you have summarized how it works and how it is developed, and then how it is useful. So you have covered everything so that even the person who is not having any technical knowledge will also understand. I'm not saying that person will able to understand 100%, but I'm very much confident that 60 to 70% it got into their brains. Okay, so the as per our structure, you have followed pattern, and then the quadrant. I believe that you are in second and third quadrant most of the times, right? And the areas of improvement, as it is a new topic, engaging the audience, that is what is lacking. So probably you could have asked few questions in between, so that the audience are aligned with you, or the audience are able to understand your concept. So probably that may help. So this is what I mean, this is what the feedback I would like to share.
Right. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
So any other participant wants to give feedback? First, good part, and then area of improvement.
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah. Good part is that this content and explanation is good. 10 on 10. Okay. And I don't say the improvements, but kind of suggestion. Like in the first go, where he walked us through that activity, he could have mentioned A, B, C, D, E, F, in order to differentiate those areas, like circle in rectangles, a dot outside of a circle. It's like that. He could have mentioned differentiated by just mentioning the letters.
All right.
Yeah.
So anyone?
Yes.
I got like what you said, Gaurav. Okay, I got the diagram as what you said here. If you see, okay, I got like
Oh,
I did it. All your steps, and I got it as it is. I made a circle, then a square, and then a dot on this square. So I got
right.
as you said. But yes, like what he wanted to mention with this activity is miscommunication. Okay, the same
Right.
information is given, but sometimes it is misinterpreted or miscommunication happen between two. But yes, good. Break the pattern was good. I liked it. Any other one? Anyone wants to give feedback? Quick feedback. Uh,
Yes, yeah, this is Anand. Hi, Gaurav.
Share our feedback. Uh,
Yeah,
just express
hello.
your thoughts. I like the suggestion that Raj has given. We can work on it. Yes. Yes.
Hello, are you able to? Yeah. So, as Leela Prasad said, yes, you are good at second and third quadrant. But even though it's a technical concept, but it is really good concept, because the main idea was here, uh, we need to convey the message what miscommunication. It's in many ways. I mean, there are many ways. Always this miscommunication happen when two persons speaking or understanding. This is the common thing. This is actually a really good concept. But what, as I said, second, third is really good. The technical wise, it's really very. I mean, it is reaching the people what you are saying. Okay, this is EDI new topic. Okay, how it is introduced. That's really good. But what I feel is improvement is here. The concept is good, because you can add something like some emotional starts. Okay, there is something miscommunication happen. Something happen. I mean, that if you touch right. See, now whatever you are telling, we are able to hear. Even though it is a technical concept, it is good. Maybe instead of concept, you can add some miscommunication happen. How to feel
Some
emotions,
story,
some story,
some
some,
past cases,
some beliefs,
case studies.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. Something like that.
Yeah.
That feeling, emotions, if you add it to this, right? Even though, because anytime, every time, even I'm also in software side, we are always technical, means we focus on only technical, just giving the content, okay. But if you add that emotions to into the technical concept, it's really amazing and fantastic. Yeah, this is
All right. Wonderful.
my
So let's all clap for Gaurav
Thank you.
and thanks for
Thanks.
sharing that, Anand. Wonderful. Good presentation. 15 plus minutes of speech. Good hook. Okay. I like that miscommunication exercise that you made us do. But only the technical part, Gaurav. It took a little longer to figure out the.
Yeah, that's what I rehearsed once,
And
and
then
it
it's
crossed
good.
25
But
minutes. So I was very tense that how can I fit in?
But it was good. You managed, you didn't show a lot of nervousness. So you were asking audience, okay, can I
Right.
try? Can you help me? Joshua, what is the option? Go on to view option and all. So you didn't show
Mhm.
the panic. Generally, if something is not working as we planned, our facial expressions changes and you're like, you're tense. Yes or no? But
Yeah,
God
yeah.
didn't show that nervousness or tensed. He's just asking like, can anybody help me? And he tried his best so that we can figure out any solution. But still, it didn't work, and he went on his own flow. Content is good, flow is good. History about EDI, like Anand, I agree to Anand. History talking about the background, right? So those are all good. One thing is, Gaurav, like other people have already given you the feedback on the voice modulation. I would give you onto the body language. Okay, little bit of hand gesture movements. When you're talking about the envelope concept, at that time you started using your hand gestures, but before that you're only just speaking. So little bit of hand gestures you can work upon.
Sure,
And
sure.
I liked your conclusion part. Okay, the last image that you concluded everything, and everybody's like alert. Okay, we are coming to the end of the present. That's the beauty of conclusion. Okay, conclusion makes your audience feel like we are coming to the end. And I was like alert. Okay, I have to give the feedback now. So conclusion part, I really liked it. Okay, so fantastic, good job, well done. 15 plus minutes of presentation on a new topic for all of us. All right, so good job. So who wants to give the speech tomorrow? Raj, okay, I see the first hand going up. Raj, who wants to go day after tomorrow, Friday? Raj, Thursday, Friday? Again, new person, another person. Kaushik, you gonna go with Friday's presentation? Who wants to take Friday? Or let's take a break on Friday. Okay, tomorrow is Raj's presentation. Gaurav, you will lead the session. Okay, you will make notes. You will give the
Sure.
feedback like Leela did. So let's all clap for our host for today, Leela Krishna as well. Okay, Gaurav will host the session. Tomorrow you will be giving the feedback, make notes, good things, and the areas of improvement. So with that, we are coming to the end. We will stick to the timing. Okay, everyone, when you are giving the feedback, also crisp, quick, less than a minute, 1 to 2 points, so that we will end on time. Strictly, we will follow 8:30 to 9. Okay, 30 minutes of quick speech followed by feedbacks. And if we get some time, we can practice. Okay, few things. All right, perfect. So join on time. Everyone, keep a reminder on your mobile phone right now. 8:30 p.m. or 8:15 p.m. Keep a reminder or alarm that you have to join the session, because sometimes we forget, and at 8:30 we are trying to join the session and it is taking a little time, 8:35, 8:40. So keep an alarm 8:15 to join at 8:30, so that we will all join on time and end on time. All right. So fantastic. Well done, Gaurav. Lot of transformation. I'm very happy with the transformation that you have and with Leela's transformation. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Thanks.
Okay.
Hello
Thanks.
guys, good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Take
Bye,
care.
guys.
All the best for you.
Bye.
All the best, Raj.
Yeah, thanks.